Hawks lose 3-2 to the St. Louis Blues. I was at the game, and yes, I am still angry. What happened? Final second of play, Connor Bedard at the faceoff dot versus Braden Shin in the offensive zone. Braden Shin crush checks Bedard in the arm, and then after the horn, Bedard skates right to the locker room, and it's already been confirmed Bedard will be out tomorrow. Braden Shin, dirty player. And, well, the Hawks losing 3-2 is not the main thing. The main thing is Connor Bedard is injured because of a guy going in instead of going for the puck in a final second of play on a face-off. That's why I'm angry. I wore my Bedard jersey with the A and Centennial patch at tonight's action. I am livid. The way that game ended should not have ended in a fashion the best player on your team getting injured. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating because this was a first of a back-to-back. The Hawks lose once again on a first of a back-to-back. And what happens? They have to go back to Chicago tomorrow to play against someone who's searching for history against the Detroit Red Wings and former Blackhawk Patrick Kane, who could easily score a hat trick against us to get his 500th career goal. I could see it happening because, well, Spencer Knight played tonight. That means Arvid Soderblom automatically in tomorrow. I will be at the game tomorrow in the United Center, so that's 2 games in 24 hours for me for back-to-back nights. I am just frustrated. Next time the Hawks see St. Louis on the schedule, which is January 7th at the United Center, it better be a bloodbath, and the Blackhawks better be targeting Braden Shin. That's where I'm at. That's how this game is. You see your best player get injured in the final seconds of play because of an idiot on the other team going for a cross check instead of the puck at the faceoff dot. Here's another thing. The officials in this game. The Hawks had 0 power plays in this action. I am questioning it right now. Justin Kia, same official that was in the major controversial no penalty on a breakaway that Bedard had against Seattle. Then he caught a penalty on Bedard for yelling at him because he's soft. Justin Kia was one of the refs tonight. And that's frustrating. I am frustrated. Usually I'm not frustrated on how games go, but this one I am. You lost to your rival in St. Louis, and you now see your best player in your lineup injured and out officially for the next game. This is going to be a tough run if Bedard is going to miss any time for the Hawks, because scoring comes from Connor Bedard on this team. And Nazar hasn't been producing right now. And the Hawks are very fluky at this point in the season. The Hawks are going to have to figure it out because now they have, in my opinion, they should call up someone from Rockford for help tomorrow, because losing your best player is going to be a tough one. So shots per period in this game. I haven't even gotten into it, and it's 5 minutes into this review already. Shots per period, 6-11 in favor for St. Louis in the first period, 12-9 in favor for your Blackhawks in the second period, 11-6 in favor for your Blackhawks in the third period. Total shots on goal, 29-26 in favor for your Blackhawks. The face-off percentage, not good for the Hawks. They went 44% at the dot. And obviously, we don't get a power play in this one because Justin Key is against the Blackhawks, it feels like. The Hawks go 0 for 0 on the power play because they had no power plays. And the Blues go 0 for 1. There were 2 fights in this game. Colton Dach dropped the gloves in the first period, and Connor Murphy in the second period. Goals in this game, first period of play. St. Louis comes out on an attack, and 3:41 on a delay penalty, Logan Mailloux scores his first of the season, assisted by Thomas and Neighbors to make it a 1-0 game early in this game. Here's another story. St. Louis just lost 7-2 to Nashville 24 hours ago. So that's frustrating. And then at 11:48 in the first period, Matt Luff scores his first of the season, assisted by Fabry and Parenko to make it 2-0 St. Louis. The Hawks looked off. They couldn't get any passes going. They weren't looking smart with the puck when they had it in the offensive zone. They weren't trying to shoot when they should have, or when they would pass, the puck just bounced right off their sticks. At 15:50 in the first period, though, the Hawks do get on the board. Scored by number 44, Wyatt Kaiser, his second of the season, assisted by number 28, Andre Burakovsky, and number 98, Connor Bedard. First point of the night for Connor Bedard. We are down by 1 going into the second period. Okay, and maybe that's a little bit of a momentum swing for the Hawks. It did look like the Hawks started to find their game after the Kaiser goal. However, in the second period, the Hawks do control the puck a lot and get a couple of chances off, but they don't find the back of the net. It comes by St. Louis to make it a 3-1 lead midway through the second period. Justin Falk at the doorstep puts it in past Knight for his 7th of the season, assisted by Tucker and Thomas to make it a 3-1 game at 8:57. Hawks tried to battle back. They nearly scored. They went off the post a couple of times. They didn't score. And we go into the third period of play. Into the third period of play, it was a lot of the Blackhawks trying to push, but they almost gave up a goal by a couple of chances for St. Louis. And, at 14:08 in this third period, off a face-off win, the Hawks and the offensive zone moving the puck well, gets a chance, and Andre Burakovsky at the doorstep for his 8th of the season, kicked past by number 98, Connor Bedard, to get the assist on the goal to get the Hawks within 1. Hawks nearly tied the game up late, but no, didn't go in. Puck comes loose, pull Spencer Knight. St. Louis nearly puts it in the empty net a couple of times, but the Hawks' back check was strong. They get an offensive zone faceoff with 0.8 seconds remaining in regulation time. Bedard on ice for over 3 minutes at this point. Takes the draw, and Shin cross-checks him in the arm, and Bedard skates right to the locker room, holding his arm or shoulder to the locker room. And now it's been officially confirmed by Jeff Blashill that Bedard will miss tomorrow's action. So down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, I'm just frustrated with the fact Braden Shin injured Connor Bedard.